Okay guys, good afternoon. So magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, no. So scenario ulit tayo. So what if ikaw yung duty officer sa bridge and then merong nag-report biglaan may emergency situation, no. Merong nag-report ng man overboard. So may sumigaw man overboard. Ano yung mga initial action na gagawin mo as officer in charge sa bridge, no? Unang-una, syempre yung hangga't maaari, mag-maneuver tayo na maging safe yung taong nahulog, no? So example is nasa starboard side ang ating man overboard. So yung ating steering, underway kayo. So i-hard over natin to starboard. So yan naman normally ang tinuturo sa atin, no, sa mga training center at saka sa school. So hard over to the side where the person fell overboard, okay? But just to inform you, that is a case-to-case basis, no? So hindi pwedeng underway ka tapos bigla ka na lang magkakambyo ng starboard kasi doon yung man overboard. So you have to take into consideration also the situation kasi mamaya may kasalubong ka sa starboard, no? There is traffic on the starboard side, meron ka kasalubong, then pag nag-starboard ka, syempre, madidisgrasya ka. Or even may shallow water sa starboard, no? So hindi ka pwede basta-basta mag hard over to starboard. So, that is a case-to-case basis, no? But yun yung ating procedure talaga, no? So kung nasa open sea ka, kung clear naman yung starboard side mo, if the person fell overboard on the starboard side, then you have to take the rudder hard over to the side, no? Para makip clear yung crew doon sa ating propeller, no? So yan yung basic procedure. So number 2 na gagawin mo, second thing na gagawin mo as officer in charge, syempre, magre-raise ka ng general alarm. So you should know kung nasaan yung pinakamalapit na manual call point, no? So nandito sa atin, sa barko na to, nandito yung pinakamalapit na manual call point. So in case of an overboard, so I will break the glass and then press this one, okay? So yan yung pangalawang step. Then ang pangatlo is ima-mark mo yung man overboard position, no? So saan ka ba magma-mark ng man overboard position? So ngayon, before nung wala pang mga ECDIS, normally naglalagay sila ng position sa GPS. So I'll show you. Okay, sa GPS, yan. Merong nakalagay dyan, yan, MOB event. Ito, GPS number 1. Meron din kaming MOB. Sana yan, ito. So, MOB. Once na prinis mo yung MOB, maglalagay siya ng position kung saan yung MOB. Pero ngayon, since na modern days na tayo, modern technology na tayo, so sa ECDIS, meron na ring MOB. No? Pagka prinis mo yung MOB dyan sa ECDIS, magmamark yan ng yellow. No? Kung saan ka nagmarka, magmamark din dito ng yellow. So mas madali mo silang makita sa chart. Mas madali natin makikita kung nasaan yung man overboard. Okay, so next thing na gagawin mo as officer in charge, so don't forget to inform master, no? So depende sa situation kung ano unahin mo. You can also throw this throw the MOB buoy. Yan, yung ating lights and smoke signal na MOB buoy. Pakita ko lang. Yan. So ito yung ating yan, man overboard buoy, no? So kailangan ihagis mo to pag trigger yung ating lights and smoke signal, no? Paano i-release to? So normally hilain mo lang yan, no? Pagka hinila mo yan, automatic magre-release yung ating lights and smoke, no? MOB buoy natin. And then next thing na gagawin mo, syempre, don't forget to inform the master, no? So kailangan i-inform mo si kapitan. So yun yung mga steps na either way pwede mong unahin kasi nga nasa emergency situation ka, no? So you can throw the life buoy immediately as early as possible, or you can also call the master as early as possible, no? So depende sa sitwasyon. Next procedure is to post in extra lookout, no? So tatawag ka sa radyo, kailangan mo ng extra lookout. So you have to maintain the lookout to watch this man overboard, no? So dapat may nagme-maintain na makita yung visually, may nagme-maintain para makita yung man overboard. And then pang-pito, magbigay ka ng sound signal, no? So if needed, so kailangan mong bigay ng sound signal. So ano nga ba itong sound signal na to? So as per the procedure, it was Oscar, which is 3 long blast, no? So Oscar sound signal, 3 long blast for man overboard. Okay? Then, okay, now, so kung nandito na si Kapitan sa bridge, then you will be performing Williamson turn. So normally naman, we have other kinds of turn, pero ito yung pinaka most common, no, yung Williamson turn. So paano nga ba yung Williamson turn? So normally dito sa bridge, laging nakapost yan. Yan. For example, this one. So nakapost yung Williamson turn kung paano ginagawa. Okay. So if this is your ship, no? Yan. Then nahulog yung crew dito sa starboard. Example, nahulog siya rito. Yan. And then nag-hard over ka sa starboard. Yan. So example, yung initial heading mo is 000. You will hard over to starboard until you reach 60 degrees. No? So 60 degrees of your initial heading. And then, once you reach 60 degrees, mag-hard over ka ulit. Hard over to other side ka naman. No? So when you're going to hard over to other side, and then you reach 20 degrees. Okay, let's remove this one. Okay. So when you reach 20 degrees less, okay, 20 degrees less from your opposite course, no? Yung opposite course mo is 180, right? So when you reach like 200 degrees, you can midship the rudder, no? Kasi meron pa yung movement papunta sa port side. So 20 degrees less, you can midship the rudder and then it will come back initially to your opposite course. Okay? So that's the time nandito ka na sa course na tinatakbo mo, mas malapit ka dun sa man overboard. Yun lang yung concept ng ng Williamson turn, no? So yun lang sa sa duty mo as officer in charge pag in case of man overboard, no? Ngayon, kung gusto niyo malaman yung tamang procedure ng man overboard situation or any kind of emergencies, so kindly go through na lang sa bridge, sa publication na, yan, ito, no? Bridge Procedure Guide, no? Yan. Bridge Procedure Guide. So, meron tayong libro niyan. So, pag tiningnan nyo, nandyan lahat yung mga gagawin ng officer on watch in case of emergency, no? Yan lang. So, thank you very much sa laging nanonood sa atin and see you ulit sa ating sunod na video.